I have two rules in life. First one is find something that you're passionate about and pursue it with every strand of energy and force and motivation that you can muster. And the second rule is always put family first, always stay grounded. Just having that safe haven in family, as a refuge that you can turn to makes all the difference. And so those are the, sort of the two rules that I abide by. It's very important to challenge the status quo, to not become complacent and to not just accept things as they are. And so in all aspects of my life, I always try to be an instrument of change, whether it be mentoring the young associates at my firm who come in, or promoting diversity within the legal industry, or advising my corporate clients as to how they can be catalysts for change as well when they invest in emerging markets to make sure that they are not inadvertently contributing to human rights violations or paying bribes and diverting those funds from social services that are desperately needed in many of these countries. So I always try to find ways that I can make a meaningful impact. And so one concrete example that I can give you in which I was able to effect change was through my interaction with a young man in Sierra Leone a few years ago, when I had the privilege of being invited to participate in a think tank to advise the government of Sierra Leone on enacting legislation to criminalize the use of child soldiers. And while I was there, I stayed at a local hotel, and it did not have all of the amenities that I've been used to. And I recall specifically that there was no hot water in my room, and so every morning and every evening, the hotel manager would send a young man to my room with buckets of hot water so that I can take a bath. And this happened for a couple of days, and I would just take the buckets, say thank you, and be on my way, just thinking about my own circumstances without even really giving much thought to what life was like for this young man in this particular situation. And then one evening, I was moved to ask him to tell me a little bit about himself, and he proceeded to tell me that his mother had died when he was very young. His father had been killed in the Civil War, and he was working at the hotel running errands to make ends meet so that he could go to school and hopefully have a better life for himself and his family. And at that moment, I pledged to pay for his education, and I did. And now, 6 years later, he has an undergraduate degree in finance. He's also gotten his master's, and he is now in a position to better himself and his circumstances and also impact the community around him.